When stress hits, a lot of so-called fidget toys either feel cheap, break fast, or end up sitting in a drawer after one day. That is the frustrating part. You want something simple that gives your hands something to do and helps you reset for a minute, not another gimmick that looks better online than it feels in real life. If you have been curious about the cheese squishy trend and want a small, palm-friendly stress toy, this one is at least worth a closer look, with a few important cautions before you buy. This is the Cheese Squishy Stress Relief Fidget Toy in the yellow single-piece version. It is basically a novelty squeeze toy shaped like a chunk of cheese, designed for pressing, stretching, and squeezing when you feel anxious, bored, or just need something tactile in your hand. The listing positions it as both a sensory toy and a stress reliever for adults, while also noting a minimum age of 3 years with a small parts warning. So it sits in that casual crossover space between desk toy, sensory item, and gag-style novelty. The main problem this kind of product solves is restless hands. If you tap your desk, pick at things, or find yourself needing a quick physical outlet while working, studying, watching TV, or decompressing after a long day, a squishy toy can help redirect that energy. The appeal here is not complexity. It is the opposite. You grab it, squeeze it for a few seconds, and give your brain a tiny break. For somebody who wants a low-effort sensory object that is soft, playful, and easy to keep nearby, the cheese shape makes it a little more fun than a standard stress ball. The clearest feature on the listing is the size. It is described as just the right size to shape with your palm, and that matters because comfort is what makes a stress toy usable. If it fits naturally in one hand, you are more likely to actually reach for it during a work call, while reading, or when you are trying to settle down after a busy day. The pressing and stretching angle also gives it a broader sensory appeal than a firm ball that only compresses once and pops back. In a real buyer scenario, that means this may work best for someone who wants a soft, casual fidget they can use for short bursts rather than a serious therapy tool or heavy-duty desk accessory. I can see this fitting into a few specific routines. One is the home office setup, where you want something quiet and compact on your desk. Another is after school or evening downtime, when someone just wants a harmless sensory toy to squeeze while watching videos or relaxing on the couch. It could also be a light gift or stocking stuffer type item for someone who likes odd little novelty toys. The cheese theme is really the personality here. If the shape makes you smile, that adds to the value. If you only care about premium feel and durability, the novelty factor will matter a lot less. Now for the honest reality check. The listing does carry visible trust signals like Amazon's choice and bestseller status, plus strong category placement at number 11 in squeeze toys and number 73 in toys and games. But customer feedback is much more mixed. The rating sits at 2.2 out of 5 from 237 customer ratings, which is low enough that you should take a careful look before buying. The real review snippets available are also pretty limited. One says, "It's super fun, but it's not as big as it said." And another simply says, "Oh, the trend of the cheese." So the biggest signal here is that the idea is fun, but expectations around size may be a sticking point. This is not for buyers who want a premium stress toy with consistently strong reviews, or for anyone expecting a larger item just from the photos. It is also probably not ideal if durability is your number one concern, because with a 2.2 star average, this is clearly not a universally loved product. And while the minimum age is listed as 3 years, the small parts warning means it is not something I would treat like a carefree toddler toy. If you are shopping for a child, double-check the listing details closely and think about supervision and how the toy will actually be used. My buying advice is to treat this as a novelty-first purchase, not a guaranteed long-term stress solution. If the current listing details still show the same shape, size, and version you want, and you mainly like the idea of a cute palm-sized cheese squishy for light fidgeting, the value could make sense. Just verify the exact variant, quantity, and dimensions before you check out, especially because size seems to be one of the biggest possible mismatches between expectation and reality. If you are comparing several squeeze toys, this one stands out more for personality than for proven customer satisfaction. Overall, this is the kind of product you consider if you want a simple, funny, tactile desk toy, and you are okay with some risk on quality and size expectations. The cheese design is the whole charm, and for the right person, that may be enough. But if you want a safer bet with stronger customer approval, keep comparing because the current rating does not give this one a clear recommendation across the board. If you have tried squishy stress toys before, what is your biggest deal breaker in this category? Size, durability, or how satisfying the squeeze feels?